Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Danganronpa School Mode, where we are just plugging along, even though we may be about to fail another project. Hopefully on our next trip through, that will not be the case because our skills will be higher. I couldn't stop thinking about Byakuya while I went back to my room. Alright, so now Toko is in a good mood. How many days do we have left? Yes?
Isn't that wonderful?
A rad bowl. Okay.
See ya later!
What does that do for us? So is today the last day? If so, we're going to fail this one too, because we don't have enough to make everything. Let's see what the rad bowl does. Restores all HP. I think that's maybe worth using. We've got a lot of people in really bad shape. Let's go ahead and pop it. Oh no, it's all HP for one person. Okay, I saw something in the crafting menu that would restore it for everyone. But, oh well. Maybe I was incorrect. Maybe we do have enough stuff. Nope, we only got one reference book. That is very, very frustrating. One pi calculator short. Great. Maybe it will let us have a chance tomorrow. I think that's not the case, though. Alright, set tasks. Alrighty, let's do this. Well, we got the reference books this time. Sadly, I think it's too late.
Come on.
So weak. I have no interest in a commoner like you. Thanks. I ignored the insults and spent some time with Byakuya. It's kind of the way it goes, you know? Yes, definitely. Alright. Byakuya also likes the golden gun.
This is...
Once again, I have done what you could not. I think that this means that I am superior to you, Byakuya. What do you think? I know, right?
Naturally.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Huh?
What?
It's a proverb. It means if you can only obtain something inferior, that's still better than longing for something better. Yeah, I know what it means, but so what?
So in other words...
Put another way, if all you have nearby is a loser, that's better than a proper assistant far away. Makoto, be my secretary. No. What? A useless commoner like you could never hope to earn more than, say, $100,000 a year. But as my secretary, you would be guaranteed an ample salary and job security for the rest of your life. Seeing as how we have no guarantee of ever getting out of here, I'll say I'll think about it. How's that? And in honor of it being my birthday today, how about I multiply your already impossible expectations by, 5.5? $100,000 times 5.5? You mean... that? 550,000? I mean, it's... simple math. That's like board member money.
What?
Of course. As my secretary, you wouldn't be a mere servant. At some point, I would want you to become an actual assistant, taking the lead on important projects. Assuming you produce acceptable results, you could even become a core part of the Togami Corporation.
So, in other words,
You have no reason to refuse. This is all so sudden. I don't get why, but he seems serious about it. Still, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no. I'm trying to give you a chance to enter the battlefield of life and claim victory. Most commoners will never get that chance. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you understand? This is your chance. Well, it's already a twice-in-a-lifetime opportunity because after I just turned it down, you offered it again. So, this is your one and only chance to rise above the 99%.
so that's...
Are you really so scared of having to fight, to compete, in order to win? No, I'm scared of spending all the rest of my life in your very close proximity. It's not that I'm scared. It's that I want to succeed based on my own effort. I want to find my own battlefield. I don't want it handed to me, I want to earn it. I want to find something I'm willing to fight and die for. That's the only way I'll ever be satisfied. Then, you meant what you said earlier. That if you can live a life that you're satisfied with, that's all that matters.
I see.
I'm glad to see you passed my test. Did I? Or did you just default to that so you don't look bad? Huh? Your test?
Naturally.
That's right. The mere thought of someone like you as a secretary, as my secretary, makes me physically ill. Wait, so then...
What?
The salary offer still stands, of course. It's yours if you want it. I don't need you spreading rumors that Byakuya Togami doesn't honor his word. So he'd basically be paying me to do nothing? Fuck yeah, sign me up. You pay me 550 grand a year, and I go and do what I want. Sure. In a way, I almost regret my decision. But I must say, I just don't understand you. You don't want to fight, and yet you don't flee from the battle either. It's like I said. For me, happiness comes from living the life I want to live. Easy enough to say. Now,
Interesting.
now you have to enforce your will until the very end. If you can do that, if you can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge you. Then that's exactly what I'll do. Someday. Absolutely. I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting. Okay. Still more to his line. He doesn't want to fight, but neither does he flee from battle. I must say I don't understand that, Mikoto, but if he can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge him. Yes, you will. Alright, let's get our failure message. Guess I better review everything one more time. The concept was Monokuma Entertainment System, right? Can I actually make the stuff while I'm in here? That would be very nice. It looks like I can. Yes. Haha, so we can do it on the final day. Sweet. We didn't fail after all, though it was really close.
Hey,
It's like I'm not even a bear anymore. Yeah, looks like you got a bird beak there.
what's this?
This thing is supposed to keep me entertained? Okay, let's see what happens. Switch it on, and... My life is a travesty. Pet me. Pet me. Pet pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me. Shut up. Monokuma wound up and smashed the abomination as hard as he could. Sweet release. Looks like the MES is blasting off again. Man, that thing really cheesed my bananas. I couldn't stop myself from smashing it.
Boom, boom.
I'm sure I don't even have to say it, but do it over. It's a total failure, but you did technically finish your assignment, so
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll give you some more tickets. Okay. So, the next concept is... Eco-kuma? Okay.
Hey there.
Hello, Junko, or actually not Junko, but either way. Glad you're in high spirits today. Okay, these are nice things to be able to construct at some point too. They give us various bonuses. Alright, looks like we need Tree Branch, Bunsen Burner, Venus Flytrap, and we also need a ton of cardboard and a few tambourines for the stainless steel sheeting. Actually, we need 20 tambourines because each stainless steel sheeting requires one and even more cardboard. So, let's set that up. Alright, so we're going for cardboard and tambourines first, which the only two places that we know to get those so far are the music room and the gym, so we will do that. Making sure I have everyone that needs to rest resting. Let's go. Alright, we didn't get a lot of cardboard at all. We did get a ton of tambourines though. We need 20 of those total, so that's a good start. Oh, are we...
Come on.
Are we taking a bath together, Byakuya? I think the lady doth protest too much. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Yes, definitely. Next on the list... old-timey radio. We got a ton of those.
I see.
Now, this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. How do you still not understand? Understand what? I've been sacrificing all this valuable time of mine for your sake. But it's all amounted to nothing. We simply have nothing to talk about.
Not possible.
We could talk forever and a day, and I would gain nothing from it. But the more we come to understand each other, you and I will never understand each other. We live in different worlds. Our way of life, our ways of thinking are totally incompatible. You're a loser, so go ahead and live your loser life. Make a bunch of loser friends. Then together, you can lick each other's loser wounds. You don't have to keep saying loser.
That's enough.
Whether your self-indulgence is a lie or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, I'm going to keep on fighting, and I'm going to keep on winning.
That's right.
That's one thing that will never change. But having to win all the time, doesn't that make your life kinda hard? Such is the fate of the Chosen. The Chosen? Listen, I've been meaning to ask you. You keep talking about the Chosen. What does that mean exactly? The way you say it, it seems a lot heavier than how I normally think of it.
That's fine.
Fine. If I'm going to waste my time with you anyway, I may as well explain this one last thing. I'll tell you how I became known as the ultimate affluent progeny. There's a story behind that?
So, in other words,
It has to do with the secret of the Togami family's prosperity. Our success comes from our family's rather peculiar inheritance system. Peculiar inheritance? What do you mean? You see, our family head never takes a wife. Rather, he couples with exceptional women the world over in order to bear as many children as possible. All over the world? They then make the children compete, and only one can come out on top. And whoever it is earns the right to become the next head of the family. You mean you have to fight your own brothers and sisters?
that's right.
For my battle, there were 15 of us in total. When all was said and done, only one was still standing, the youngest brother, me. Your system doesn't really sound like it works if there is a female head. Unless they just, couple with men around the world, but then, I don't know. It sounds very strange. But, whatever. To each their own. I mean, just want to be clear, I am not against polyamory. That is fine. I have no qualms about that at all. If that's something you and your significant others are comfortable with, as long as everybody is fine with it, it's fine. It's just doing it sort of to prune the best. It's kind of like eugenics, in a way. Anyway, in the entire history of the Togami family, the youngest male had never won. Geez, that sounds brutal. I can't even imagine something like that.
What?
So, now do you understand? I won my title in open combat. That is how I became the ultimate affluent progeny. I was not born into greatness, I had to earn it. You were kind of born into greatness. You earned it, but you started from a position of being able to have a chance to earn it, so...
In other words,
I put my life on the line, and I earned the right to be called the Chosen. You put your life on the line? Then what about your siblings? Dead. Dead?
stop talking.
I don't mean that literally, of course. They become dead to the family, unfit for the name of Togami. Of course, for them it really is like death. They're forced to become one of the 99%. One of you. But it must have been really hard, right? You can't even imagine. Which is why the survivor is recognized as the chosen. When you take over as the head of the family, all the weight of that family comes to rest on your shoulders.
So in other words,
This is how dedicated I am. I am forever dedicated to keep on winning. And so I shall. Otherwise, I'd feel only pity for those I'd already defeated. Bianca pretty much said he carries the weight of always having to win. Winning comes natural to him. All I'll say at this point is that I'm going to win. This game too. It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. I need to get as much enjoyment out of it as possible.
don't make me repeat myself.
And in the end, I will stand victorious. I won't lose to the mastermind, or you, or anyone else. Even as the rest of you fall one by one, I will live, and I will win.
In the name of my family.
As long as my name is Byakuya Togami. The finality of his statement left no room for doubt or question. Nobody but Byakuya could talk that way and sound so convincing. But because it's him, it seems possible that maybe that is his fate? Honestly, the more I talk to him, the more I see how far apart we are. At the same time, I feel like I understand him that much more. At least, I think I do.
Goodbye.
Now, let me be crystal clear. We no longer have anything to talk about. Do not come to me like this again. Goodbye, loser. I can't imagine any way Byakuya and I could ever become friends in this lifetime. So we must have completed his report card? We did. But unlike the others, we did not declare him our friend. As the champion of my family's unique inheritance system, I have become the chosen. Now I carry with me the responsibility and resolve to claim victory after victory. Well, good luck with all that. Sorry your life is going to be so lonely.
Yes, indeed.
Today is your weekly day off.
Now then.
Okay, dismissed. All right, who is next on our list? Let's take a look. It is going to be Mondo. That should be very interesting. I don't think I ever spent any time with Mondo, and I didn't, so we won't be needing to give him a present the first time. But in any event, I think that this video has gone on long enough, so we will start with Mondo in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.